we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on another team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Boston College's offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Wildcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Let's take a step back for a moment and think about Northwestern. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go? Well, breaks into the open. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Northwestern coming to the line with another first down. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. He's up to 55 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Golden Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Looking for a man. It's Gray. Intercepted for the 11th time. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. What a way to start this drive with a 1st and goal from the 6. And the Golden Eagles with a big opportunity to take this sudden change and make it sudden points. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Boston College. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. You've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Quickly out to the tight end. Snowed under by the defense. Now on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. To throw, it's great. It's complete on the right side. Across the 25, he's got room. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
And the Wildcats look to keep this drive humming. They'll throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. Takes the handoff. It's Reeder. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He makes a grab. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved touchdown, Wildcats! Quick strike through the air for the score. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these.
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
It'll be third and long. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw. It's great. He's got him. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. I don't blame them. They're going to keep working this guy out of the slot until somebody finds a way to stop him.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you, man? You find a matchup that's working, and you got a guy with this kind of athletic ability in the slot, dude. Keep finding him, keep using different routes. So far, the defense doesn't have an answer for him.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Line getting set on second down. Takes a handoff. It's Leon. Makes it past the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Finds his man in the middle. They get him on the ground, but they'll move the chains. First down, Northwestern. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Trying play action. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Reeder. At the 20, he's got space. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense. The defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Looking for the score! And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. The defense was in the neutral zone. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Gets it past the marker. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Gray. Oh, they're after him! And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Wide open downfield. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Wildcats are flying down the field. Looking for room. It's Reeder. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The mantra is... From the gun, the running back has it. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Gray. Fires to the right. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. On over the middle, it's Leon. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Great job by the defense. A big key coming into this one was 3rd down defense. They're going up against one of the 25 best in the country in that time, making a...
He's got it, 1st down and more. All kinds of room to the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Wagner. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's in open space downfield. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Gray. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And it's no... He missed it. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away. Turning it on! Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion. Try to reel off their 4th. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And he got smacked. Released the pass, it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He's not going to get there. Had to get it to the 35-yard line to pick up the first down. Now they have a decision to make on 4th. He wants to throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Beckett. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. The Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the air, it's Okada. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all...
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Balmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense is.
Headed to the end zone. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. This is what an elite team does. They know their